So let's talk about the gub. A lot of people think the gub's really, really bad because it's a meme gun in the Borderlands 2 community. And I think, well, I think they're fucking wrong, man. Because I've been using my Axton with the gub, and don't get me wrong, the Metal Storm and whatnot, when you use it, when you proc the kill skill, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, when you proc that, the gub actually becomes an absolute unit. I haven't tested the gub out on OP10 levels, but I need to start using it because I'm thinking about using it and applying it to my Axton build. I'm going to prove that the gub could possibly be used in-game. Probably not for bossing, but for mobbing in general. The gub actually feels like a solid gun, that for the magazine size and for the dot damage that the acid does to loaders and stuff like that. I think for flesh enemies and enemies with shields and stuff like that, it's not that good, but there is some positives to the gub. Could carry you through Digistruct Peak, not all the way, but those stupid surveyors that you have to deal with the gub, yeah, no, that's definitely going to save you. Especially if you're using Axton and Metal Storm. Because just when you proc that fire rate, the fire rate is so immensely powerful that it just puts so much dot on the enemy. So what I'm thinking about is building my Axton around the gub and seeing how it feels in-game and OP levels. When I'm using it for my normal playthrough, when I was using it for just normal mode, it was doing pretty well. I was destroying the loot midgets when I was going to fight Bloodwing, and I think it was doing fine. I think that the gub is kind of slept on, in my opinion. The dot damage kind of helps out with those enemies that have armor. Now, again, at the end of the game, like when you're on OP levels, you're obviously going to probably have to use slag and then use the gub, but I'm going to do some more testing with it. Don't get me wrong, there are better weapons than the gub. There's a lot better weapons than the gub. Besides that, I'm definitely probably going to be using a slagga to use to slag the enemies, then I'll switch over to the gub. And I think that people just meme on it because of just the weapon in general, but people don't give it a chance to shine. And this is what I'm going to be making this series out of. And it's going to be a little series of like meme guns in the Borderlands community where possibly they could be used for in-game activities. Like I said, the gub won't be used for raid bossing, but the gub might be used for mobbing and just general ad clearing. I want to test these weapons, and I want to see what you guys think about these weapons and how they feel in this, little series that I'm making. The next weapon, I don't know what I'm going to do, so in the comments, leave in what you think I should do for the next weapon to test out. Right now, like I said, on Twitch, I'm still using my Axton and building my Axton, and I'll be building him with the gub. When it comes to the OP levels, I'm gonna have to use like other weapons in my arsenal just to proc the dot damage and help the damage do its thing, and I won't go down as easy. I'm gonna try to stay away from using the grog nozzle and using the ruby because I don't feel like reed farming the ruby to where I get perfect parts and everything. I'm not that kind of person. But I will be using a slagga in-game to use the gub. And make sure to subscribe and leave a like, man. My last video did really, well for me, and it was crazy because I never thought I would get that many reactions just from how I feel about the game and my own opinions. So, we're going to be doing this with a gub, and I will be making a future video about it and see how it does in UVHM and the OP levels and on Digistruct Peak. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later and possibly see you guys in my streams. You guys have a good day.